Hi, my beautiful butterflies. I am back with today's grocery haul. And again, I'm sorry I'm not going to show it fully. I do have my receipts. Yes, I said receipts. There's another one. So I'm going to kind of go in order of how I shopped. I did go out and do some Instacart today. So first off, I left the house and my tire was flat again. Well, not all the ways, but most of the ways. So I had to air that up. Then I went straight to Les Schwab. I had them take a look at it. I had a screw in it. They fixed it for free. And then I instantly, as soon as I turned on Instacart at Les Schwab, I had an order. So I went over and did it. While I was at Les Schwab, I did do some schoolwork. But after doing the second, so I did the first one, delivered it. It was a shop and deliver for 2 people. Was it 2? Yeah, it was for 2 people. Which one of them was one of somebody that I've done before, that I've delivered to before. The other person was completely, or no, that was the third. That was the second one. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My brain's a little scrambled. I just kind of woke up from a nap. But anyways, once I got done with the second order, like the second batch, which only had one shop and deliver, which was to somebody completely new, I waited at, had to go get gas. Gas is $5.29 a gallon, and with my rewards, I used 20 cents on rewards, so $5.09 a gallon. I barely filled up my tank, because I always fill it like at half tank. So, I got about just under 5 gallons worth. Anyways, I sat in my car doing schoolwork for about an hour, half an hour to an hour with no orders. And I had to be back home before 1 o'clock today. So at noon, I stopped shopping. I stopped with Instacart. Shortly before that, I'm looking at the timestamps. So at 11:37, I went in. I had to use the restroom, and I was getting hungry. And so I went and I got a Lunchable for $1.29, Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey for 99 cents. And then I got 2 Mosh peanut butter and chocolate bars, like energy bars. They were buy one, get one free, so $2.99 for both of them. I also got a Luna bar for $1.25 and 2 things of almonds for $1 a piece. So they're just the Blue Diamond single packs. All in all, I spent $8.52 on that order. Then when I decided to shop for myself after I quit on Instacart for the day, I went in and did my shopping. So now I'm going to do the longer receipt. As you can tell, the items go from, I put my finger on the first one, and that's the last one. Not many items. There were, I know it tells you, 16. The first was, so I picked up a whole bunch of, I picked up 1, 2, 3, I picked up 4 cereals, all for $1.49 a piece. So some different Malt-O-Meal bags, 3 different kinds, plus Post Honey Bunches of Oats. And then I got I guess I can show you one thing. This for $1.99. This was what I was going to get the other day, but because I wasn't getting 5 items, it was going to be $2.99. I got a ketchup for $1.59. Something sliced. Oh, private selection sliced. So I got another big thing of sliced strawberries because I have enough sliced strawberries to make probably 1.5 of these cups. Look at that. That thing is as big as my face. But it's my favorite thing. It's just sliced frozen strawberries, chocolate protein powder, and 2% milk. It's delicious. So I got more of that. I did buy some chicken nuggets for $5.49. And then there was a squeeze bottle of sour cream on clearance for $1.26. So I got that. And then I did get the Crystal Light drink mixes, and I got 5 of them for $2.49 a piece. I did get the 8-pound boneless skinless chicken breast for $20, and then a gallon of milk for $3.99. Earlier that day, I had somebody that wanted a half gallon, and the half gallons were on markdown for like $1.26, I think. They were all gone. I would have loved to have 2 half gallons, because that would have been $1.52 or $2.52 for a gallon versus $4. So all in all, I spent $63.72 on that trip. And then right after that, I went to Wally World, Walmart, and I got my Great Value broccoli stir fry for $2.72, and then I got the 100-count freezer bags for $5.23. So in total, when you add all the food that I spent today, I spent $74.96, which is pretty far over what my $59.60 was for the week. So $74.96 minus $59.60. So I spent $15.36 over my budget this week, which is fine. So out of the remaining $223.04, I can spend $55.76 each week to last me until I get paid, until I get the re-up on the 13th. So that'll give me until, because I'll get paid. So the 13th is on a Sunday. So I will be able to do every Friday until the 11th. So that's the next 4 Fridays. One of the things, so I will say I'm glad I didn't buy more because I have no more room in my fridge and freezer. As it was, the milk I used for this was still like that much milk in a gallon, and I had to put it kind of sideways, use that up, and then I did open up an older gallon of milk, which has a Best By of August 26th, I think. And then one I bought today was the 29th. So anyways, so it's kind of funny because I know I bought it more than 3 days ago. Milk does not last long in my house. So I have kind of a general idea. I did eat up burritos tonight. So I still have 2 more burritos that I can put cheese and sour cream on for dinner. I need to, after this video, I have hamburger patties that are thawed out that I need to take out of the 8-pack and put them in the single pack, well, in the quart bags with 2 apiece. That's why I got the quart bags, because I was running low. I knew I was not going to have enough to take and make 4 separate servings. So I have that, and now with that broccoli mix, that broccoli stir fry, I will have anywhere from, because that will make, I can use it twice. And each time I use it, it makes anywhere from 2 to 3 days. So I can have literally, if I make the whole bag, I will have a full week minus a day. Probably, 5, anywhere from 4 to 6 days worth of that. But I will only use half at a time. So I'll probably make that tomorrow. And then I will alternate between, I also have hot dogs. I need to make my chili so that I can put it on my hot dogs. And I want to make my tater tot casserole again and use up the tater tots that I have in the freezer. So that's my plan right now. So, and I'm going to kind of write it down. So, tater tot cast, and then I have, what did I say? Hot dogs, hamburger. I'm going to say hot dogs with chili, which I have I'm going to say 2 of those. I'm going to say 2. And then I have hamburger bacon, because I have some bacon I need to use, which that will be, I'm going to do 4 for that. And then I said I have my chicken stir fry. That I'm going to put 2, 3, I'm going to say 4 to 6 days. I have sausage both in the patty form and ground form already that I'm going to use for breakfast casseroles. But I'm talking more about dinner right now, and I can make that for dinner too. I know I have more. I have steaks. Steaks, I'm going to say 4 because I have several of the petite steaks that are big enough for me to have one a night. And I also know I have some older steaks that my ex-husband gave me in there as well that are good enough for one a night. So I'm going to speak on the safe side and say 4 for now. So right now I have 3, 7, 15, 16, 17. I have at least 17 days. Well, excuse me, sorry. I have at most 17 days worth of dinners right now. If I use that chicken stir fry at the 6 mark. But if I use it the 1, I have 3, 7, 11. I have 15 days. So that's 2 weeks, literally, that I can go without having to actually go shopping for dinner. I have plenty of lunch food. The only reason why I bought stuff today for lunch is because I just was tired this morning, even though I got up early and I didn't make lunch. So that was my bad. I did kind of bring a couple of things, but not a whole lot. But I have grapes and cherries that I need to eat up. I have celery. And then I got all that chicken, that frozen chicken that I can make because I'm going to use my canned chicken, I think, for my chicken stir fry, unless I use some of that chicken, that frozen chicken, which I could, and then I could make my own stock. But the issue, guys, I don't have a whole lot of I don't have much room to store any of it. So that's why I'm going to try and do like the burritos. Oh, I forgot to put the burritos down here. So the burritos, I only have one night. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16 days. That's over 2 weeks worth of meals for dinner that I already have. This is why it's important to meal plan. But again, like I said, I will probably with the burgers and the chicken stir fry and the steaks, those are all going to be kind of alternating. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I have a ton of tuna. I don't really have much in the way of tuna helpers. So that will be something I need to take a look into for the following weeks. So that way I can kind of clear out some of my inventory that I have with that. Granted, the tuna is canned, so it's going to stay in there for a while and be good. I need to focus on the fridge and the freezers. So anyways, guys, I wanted to give you just a little update. I know my brain is scattered. This is what happened after my mini strokes. My brain is it's scattered. I can't keep things together. And I just took a nap, guys, and I'm already still tired. My eyes, like this one is literally I'm fighting to stay awake. That's part of the reason I made this. Because it has protein in it, which theoretically should keep me awake. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to let you go, and I hope you enjoy your Friday. I did lose my shopper's card, so I'm hoping I can meet up with my stepdad for my other shopper's card that I dropped at his place. Because I requested a new one today. It's going to take 5 to 12 days. I can't go that long without doing something Instacart. So it'd be nice, but I can't right now. All right, lovelies. Have a good day. And if you have any questions or comments, or if you have any recipes you think I should try, please comment them down below. And if it's a recipe, I will try it and I will give a review. I will even do a video review. All right, guys. Bye-bye.